When you hear Satanism, you might imagine sinister rituals and devil worship, but modern Satanism, especially as practiced by the Satanic Temple, is nothing like that. We are a non-theistic religion, meaning we don't believe in gods, devils, or anything supernatural. For us, Satan is a symbol, a metaphor for rebellion against tyranny, a champion of free inquiry, and a defender of personal sovereignty. Our focus is on critical thinking, compassion, and making this life meaningful and just for everyone. Our practices center on self-improvement, community activism, and defending secularism, not summoning demons. We use our recognized religious status to challenge religious privilege and promote equality. Forget the stereotypes. Modern Satanism is about freedom, justice, and living with compassion and reason. The biggest myth about us that we worship Satan, we don't. The Satanic Temple is atheistic. We don't believe in God, Satan, or any supernatural beings. Worship implies submission to a higher power which goes against our core values. Our motto, no gods, no masters, sums it up. We reject all arbitrary authority. Satan is a symbol of rebellion and free inquiry, not an object of worship. We fight for real-world issues, reproductive rights, free speech, and church-state separation. Our battles are here on earth for tangible justice. Satan inspires us to question, challenge, and live authentically. Unlike traditional religions with divine commandments, modern Satanism is guided by the 7 tenets, ethical principles, not rigid rules. The tenets are a flexible framework for personal conduct, encouraging responsibility and empathy. They require active engagement and interpretation, not blind obedience. The first tenet, for example, urges compassion balanced with reason. The tenets are tools for self-reflection, not weapons to judge others. We focus on cultivating our own ethical awareness, not policing others. The 7 tenets provide a foundation for a humanistic, compassionate worldview. No supernatural belief required. They remind us that we are the authors of our own meaning and responsible for building a just world. The first tenet: strive to act with compassion and empathy toward all creatures in accordance with reason. This principle is our ethical cornerstone, kindness guided by intelligence. Compassion without reason can enable harm. Reason ensures our empathy is effective. For example, helping a friend with addiction means supporting recovery, not enabling destructive behavior. This tenet pushes us to consider consequences, not just intentions. Sometimes true compassion means setting boundaries or challenging harmful beliefs. We aim to be both kind and smart, reducing suffering in a sustainable, rational way. It's the starting point for a life of noble purpose. Tenet 3: one's body is inviolable, subject to one's own will alone. This asserts your absolute right to control your own body. No one else gets to decide for you. It underpins our advocacy for reproductive rights and bodily autonomy. Flowing from this is Tenet 4. The freedoms of others should be respected, including the freedom to offend. True freedom means tolerating speech we dislike, because censorship threatens everyone. If you unjustly take away someone's freedom, you risk losing your own. We must defend liberty for all, not just those we agree with. This tenet challenges us to be consistent and fair in our defense of freedom. Tenet 5. Beliefs should conform to one's best scientific understanding of the world. We ground our worldview in evidence and reason, not dogma or superstition. This means accepting facts, even when they challenge our assumptions. We commit to learning, updating our beliefs, and respecting the scientific method. Tenet 6. People are fallible. When we make mistakes, we strive to fix them and repair any harm. Satanism encourages accountability, not shame or denial. Tenet 7. Every tenet is a guiding principle to inspire nobility in action and thought. The spirit of compassion, wisdom, and justice should always prevail over the letter of the law. Our ethical code is a living guide, not a rigid cage. Satanic rituals aren't about blood or pacts. They're acts of personal liberation and self-expression. Unbaptism is a symbolic severing from harmful religious indoctrination, declaring spiritual independence. For many, it's a healing, empowering experience, stepping into a new identity free from the past. We also celebrate life transitions like gender-affirming ceremonies tailored to each individual. These rituals honor bodily autonomy and authentic living. Destruction rituals provide catharsis, symbolically destroying pain or oppression, like burning a painful memory. These acts are therapeutic, not violent, helping us reclaim power and move forward. Our rituals are for personal growth, healing, and community support. Before gatherings, we recite an invocation, not a prayer, but a mission statement. It begins, "Let us stand now, unbowed and unfettered by arcane doctrines born of fearful minds in darkened times." This rejects superstition and celebrates intellectual freedom. We honor the impulse to seek knowledge, referencing the story of eating the forbidden fruit as an act of courage. The invocation calls us to pursue truth, challenge authority, and embrace lifelong learning. It concludes, "May we be powerful in compassion, mighty in empathy, unwavering in justice, and unconquerable in our will." Hail Satan is not worship, it's a defiant affirmation of our identity and mission. It means, hail rebellion, hail freedom, hail the pursuit of a better world. Modern Satanism isn't about evil or the supernatural, it's a humanistic philosophy for the here and now. Satan is a symbol of liberty, intellectual freedom, and rebellion against unjust authority. The 7 tenets guide us to act with reasoned empathy, defend autonomy, and base beliefs on science. We accept our fallibility and take responsibility for our actions. Our rituals are tools for growth, healing, and affirmation, designed for us, by us. The invocation is a call to stand unbowed, seek knowledge, and fight for justice. Satanism is a path of personal responsibility, critical thinking, and deep empathy. Its sacredness lies in the ongoing struggle for justice and liberation, right here on Earth.